Cancer awareness is arguably at an all-time high, and deaths from the disease have declined 39% in this country from 1989 to 2015.
But one survivor says that there's more work that needs to be done, and it's everyone's responsibility to make it happen. CBS 2's Elise Finch has her story in today's Komen Connections.
Orisel Beharan is a breast cancer survivor. The 32-year-old says she wouldn't have that title without her tribe, which is what she calls her support system of family and close friends.
Last year in April, I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. And the idea of having breast cancer, as you can imagine, is more overwhelming than anything else.
It's an idea she'd already considered because her mother and one of her maternal aunts are breast cancer survivors. So are 2 aunts on her father's side. But at 31 years old, she was still 3 years away from her recommended early mammogram when she was diagnosed.
I felt an itch, and when I went to go scratch, my nail grazed against the lump. And that's how I found it. Even though I kind of knew that it could be, when the doctor actually said, you have cancer, you kind of blank for a moment, and then you just kind of like, okay, well, what do we do next?
For Beharan, what came next was 3 months of chemotherapy followed by a lumpectomy, a course of treatment that saved her breasts and her life. For women who don't have the support they need right when they need it, Beharan says people from Susan G. Komen often step in to fill those gaps.
The fact that, they are offering an ambulatory scanning bus. They're reaching into these communities where there may not be a lot of support, where they may not have the monetary ability to be able to afford these things. So please write the check and please, show up to the race.
The Washington Heights resident says whether or not you can do that, make sure you and the women you love know their risk of getting breast cancer and get screened regularly. Elise Finch, CBS 2 News.
And the tribe that supported Beharan will be front and center on race day this Sunday. The event kicks off at 9 a.m. at 77th Street and Central Park West.